Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Sean with another episode of That Bungo Stray Dogs. And now I made a lot of predicaments in the previous episode. Now that I thought of it a little bit, yeah, the name of the boss that appeared in the final episode of the first season was Ugai something, I don't remember, but not Rintaro. He is not the same boss that was 4 years ago in the previous episode. But the name is still not the same name as it was. It was not Oda's name. The name of his ability, the boss the actual boss at the moment, after 4 years, his ability is Vita Sexualis. But Oda's ability is Flawless. I don't know if that's a change of something, or I'm not sure. But yeah, they ruined my plan. I need to figure out a new plan for this episode before everything is done and given and exposed. But yeah, let's get with the episode. I cannot actually wait. The previous episode was cool. It ended like great. This episode shall keep going, and yeah, I cannot wait. On the same where we left. But he looks like him, he's drawn like him. He's drawn like the boss, the future boss for this moment. But with longer hair. And I don't know. It's not the same hair. It's not the same hair. Did they change the color of his hair? It's like red now. It's like brown, reddish brown, brownish red. But in the previous episode, it was almost like it's dark. It was like dark gray, or I don't know if that's meant or that's a different character, or no, that's him. But is he, or probably that's someone else. It was not the same hair color as the previous episode, so I doubt that that's Oda. They're all drawn the same. It's the same voice actor. So it's him. It's actually him. I don't know why. Inazuma 11. That's but he's playing Gacha. He should have seen that coming. He saw that coming, but he still wanted to. Oda Sakuya. That's him. So probably I just did not pay attention to the color of the hair in the previous episode. Opening! No spoilers! No spoilers! You previously said, Gide said that, I can just watch the opening, the intros and the endings without fearing any kind of spoilers. They are usually spoiler free. I'll try actually my best not to pay any kind of attention, since I only care about the music, and this one is good actually. So these are scenes from the previous episode. Yeah, these are scenes from the previous episodes. That's not a scene from the previous episode. Reason Living. Screen mode. Yeah, so these are just so that was actually spoiler free, and it's okay. It gives good vibes. It's a good song.
Port Mafia
He died. He killed them with laughter. Dazai. Yeah, one thing I also thought about yesterday while I was about to sleep. I get good ideas when I'm about to sleep. You know, my mind work right then to not allow me to sleep. And the flashback of Akutagawa when he thought about, you know, back in the days when Dazai was training him, Dazai was like that, injured, wrapping his eye and his cheek. And in the chapter, A Heartless Dog, yeah, he was introduced and the same way with bandages, and now he has bandages. Was that a theme for him back in the days when he was a Port Mafia? Or is it actually some kind of an injury, or what is that? I'm not asking to be, you know, answered. I'm just saying what's in my mind. So no spoilers, please. Yeah, that's great from him. That was after Akutagawa. That was after Akutagawa. He is a known executive now, and they said that back when he just met Akutagawa, it was the first day of him as an executive, and so it was, you know, back in the days. They escaped. That's possible, but there is. They're former soldiers. Powerful gift? Then he ordered me to come up with an anti-mimic strategy. And yeah, I've always been thinking about that. You know, there are the Port Mafia, they are actually strong. The Armed Detective Agency, they are actually strong. So there is no way, it's a known phenom, and the government does not have like a department for them to make, you know, their own army, you know, to keep things at bay if the Port Mafia ever decide to rebel, or, you know, whatever kind of organization, you know, the government should have their own fighters. And it's said now that they are actually strong, but they just don't interfere at any given situations. Yeah, so it's done. But Dewey, he does not say yes. He betrayed us. He does not confirm it. So the traps are starting to work. Yeah. Nowhere to return. That's them. Mimic. Gotcha, man. Gotcha. Gotcha! Yeah, you don't have time to swallow the pill nor kill yourself. Some of you will be caught. Some of you will be caught alive.
Port Mafia が資金洗浄するための会計施設だ。ポートマフィアにスカウトされた坂口安吾はしばらくここで働いていた。ここには安吾の記録がある。
それじゃわしは仕事をしておりますからの。
お構いなく。配置換えを願おうかな。
そう言ってくる若者は大抵3日と持たずに飛び出していく。
Yeah.
退屈すぎての。
Yeah, usually the start of the episode is filled with informations. Like a lot of informations.
一つ気になる記述を発見した。2年前。
2 years ago, Ango went to... so things started to...
現地の盗難車ブローカーと商談を結ぶためだが、この時か、彼らと20スパイの契約を結んだのは
Probably that what happened. Like things start to connect now to the point that things started to point for the fact that yeah, he is a traitor.
上からの命令で抗争で死んだ構成員の死体を片付ける役を仰せつかっていた。主に所持品を
新入りだね。名前を言いたまえ。坂口安吾ですが、安吾君。
2 years ago, so they only knew him for 2 years.
こんなことをしてもボスは嫌がるばかりだと思うよ。僕が何をしてるかわかるとでも言うのですか。君は死者の人生録を作ってる。違うかい？
死者の人生録。
昨夜発生した幹部襲撃事件でのこちらの死者は3名。梅木呉人、三枝正吉、石毛弥六。
Yeah, no familiar names.
同僚殺しの汚名を着せられ。
He was this.
除名、両親とも死別。死者の経歴や家族構成まで記録に残している。数字じゃない。一人一人のせいには必ず意味がある。ここに書きつけてあるのは三人死亡という一言からは決して感じることのできない彼らの息遣いです。
Like you can ignore such conversation, you would ignore such conversations, but they usually have the, you know, the golden nuggets, the important things you need to know about the personality of those who are talking. Yeah, those anime, those mangas, especially someone as good as Asagiri Kafka, you know, the first season and stuff, would not include scenes like that just on a whim. There are reasons behind that.
最初は嫌がっていましたが、今では組織全体の実情を知る貴重な情報源だと喜んでいますけど。ね、面白いでしょ？どんなきっかけがあればこんなユニークな仕事を思いつくのかね。
知る方法が一つある。この後、いつもの店に彼も連れて行けばいい。
そりゃ妙案だ。
So that's the first time they went to get a drink. You agree? You agree? You agree? I'm going. That's the first time they went to Lupin. And then years have passed. And Ango is... We're thinking of Ango as a traitor. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Captured mimics, we captured Vanguard, attacked the casino. And so... yeah, so we caught some alive. We're planning to have them talk about the others, but... Oh, Aizen? And he killed the rest and himself. Shot his comrades so they couldn't talk, and shot himself.
それをやつがれが処断した。
Akutagawa! Finally here!
何か問題でも。なるほどね。いや、何もないよ。不当不屈の
You defeated the fearsome, unyielding enemy, and that was great. Akutagawa.
全くもって素晴らしい。君の異能でなければ、そのような強力な敵
They wouldn't have been able to defeat. Yeah? Yeah? So,
さすがは
give him what he likes.
おかげでトライ
He loves a compliment from Dazai. That's for sure.
死亡だ。罠を張ってまで苦労して生け捕りにした兵士。これで手がかりはなくなった。一人でも生き残っていれば、本拠地、目的、指揮官の素性、名前、そして組織を統率する異能力、貴重な情報を引き出せたろうに。情報などと、連中ごときやつがれがまとめ
Punched. You're talking bit.
きっと君を
Wow.
私が言い訳を求めているよ。
Wow.
誤解させて悪かった。
Sorry for giving you the wrong idea.
銃貸して。私の
Dazai.
個人的に扶養している男がいてね。貧民街で君を拾ったのが小田作だったら、きっと君を見捨てず、辛抱強く導いた。それが正しさだ。けど私はその正しさの方から嫌われた男だ。
Dazai is cruel. He's not gonna shoot him. Yeah, the Rashomon actually have consumed that, but that's cruel.
へえ。やればできるじゃないか。
He's trying to push him to
何度も教えただろう。哀れ
cutting open unfortunate hostages. Isn't the only thing you're good for.
な捕虜を切り裂けて
What is Dazai actually after?
そうやって防御に
Should be able to use her powers for defense too.
一度も成功させたことはなかったのに。でもこうして成功した。めでたいね。次しくじったら2回殴って5発撃つ。
So that was the kind of punishment he usually. The last time it was a flashback, it was actually a kick. It was not a punch. That was the actual, punishment. Punches and shots.
全部だよ。アジトの痕跡を見つけ出すんだ。靴底、ポケットのクズ、服の付着物、すべてが手がかりだ。まったく、うちの部下は揃って敵を殴り殺すだけがマフィアだと思ってる。この調子だと小田作一人で解決してしまいそうだ。
その男なら私も知っています。マフィアの中にあって人を殺す度胸のない。
Let's go. Oh, so that's why he's trying to, find the answer before. Oh, no way. Did I make the wrong assumption that the one to die will be Ango, and probably it will be him. It will be Oda, because he got to the answer before Akutagawa and he was surrounded and he got killed. I mean before Dazai.
君の間違いは2つ。釣り合う釣り合わないに度胸は関係ない。もう一つは忠告だ。小田作は怒らせない方がいい。絶対にね。もし彼が心の底から怒ったなら、この部屋にいる全員
Everyone in this room. would be dead before any of us could draw our guns.
本気の小田作はどんなポートマフィアより恐ろしい。
Yeah, you can get an idea.
君なんか100年経って
You can get an idea why those six seconds.
ダザイさん、あなたはやつがよ。
さあ仕事
Those 6 seconds. Wow, he can do a lot of things in those 6 seconds. You know,
が粘ってきてさらに厄介なこと
shoot weak points. You know, like he can do a lot with seeing 6 seconds into the future. But yeah, he's usually a smart guy. You know his.
いやー小田作手がかりをつかんだ。今から言う場所に向かってくれないかな。
敵のアジトが分かったのか。
そ
兵士が吐いたのか。
ういや靴底に付着していた広葉樹の枯れ葉から特定できた葉っぱだよ。
This episode is filled with information. Like they're not giving me any time to react or say anything. Probably I've been silent through the whole video just to process what is being said and what is being done.
ダザイの部下たちもここに来る手はずだ。その前に施設を調べておきたかった。
Yeah? You want to get an idea before that? I had so he can actually see 6 seconds into the future, and he probably will never be in danger, when he sees himself getting shot, probably on the top of the stairs. He will not go there, but he will know that there is, a sniper to the right and some probably Ango to the left and someone in that room, because he will be there at some point.
小田作さん、来てはいけません。
He's caught.
なぜここに来たのです。
Is that
敵が根城に
is this a trap?
いた施設ですよ。
お前が助け
Is this a trap?
気がしてな。
僕は助けなんて求めてない。
そうか。お前が困っている理由を一つ推測してみよう。ミミックに。お前が
Found out that you were a spy.
それは
ポートマ
Everyone in the Port Mafia believes you're a spy for Mimic.
お前はミミックのスパイだと。
Yeah,
だが逆だ。
but it's the opposite. That's why Akutagawa said, I told you that's important. That's why Akutagawa said everything will be, will make sense if we assume that he is a spy. He did not say yes, he is a spy. If Dazai know for a fact he's a spy, he would say that.
口暗号はミミック
So he meant something beyond that,
奴らがお前の部屋を狙撃スコープで覗いていたのは部屋にあったグラウガイストを奪われないようにするためだ。だが奴らはなぜ手っ取り早くポートマフィアのボスを狙撃しなかった。それはお前がボスの居場所はわからない。
Instead, you didn't know where the boss was.
なぜそんなことをしたのか。
The reason you did that, as well as everything you said or didn't say.
黙るかは全てボスが決めていたからだ。
小田作さん逃げてください。
Please run.
僕としたことがしくじりました。この
And
至るところ
oh, and so would the 6 seconds help?
裏切り者である僕をきれいさっぱり焼き殺すつもりだ。
なんだ、やっぱり助けを求めてるじゃないか。行くぞ、暗号。爆発までどれくらいだ。
あなた
I believe you'd be able to tell with your powers.
の方がわかるのでは。
So as much as you do not see it in the future, you have some time. The moment you see it, 6 seconds to run!
まだ数秒あるようだ。
Alright. 6 seconds. 6 seconds. 6 seconds. Run if you could. Run if you can. They made it. One of them will die probably now. Or not. Dazai saw that. And he's probably on the way. One of them. So none of them is dead probably.
僕には無理です。
Yeah, so
助かりました。
うちのボ
The only one who knew about me infiltrating Mimic was the boss. So he was a double agent. Well, the reason the boss had me look for you was for
な
insurance.
ら真実を知らなくても迷わず暗号を助けると踏んだわけだ。
早く報告しなくては。ミミックの長は危険な男だ。
He's an extremely dangerous man. He plans to crash the Port
そ
Mafia.
の王さんの名は
王さんの名はジード。
Gide. We have no idea about that name.
な異能力者です。奴と戦ってはいけません。小田作さん、特にあなたは
Why
金庫に入っていた
the gun that was in that lockbox?
グラウガイストは不調です。激鉄に特別な掘り込みがあって、それがミミックの一員であることを証明します。
And what is the power?
なんだ
Can you say anything about the power?
旧大戦の敗残兵です。
Did he die?
今でも戦争に取り憑かれていて。あれ、何です？
Did he die because of the ability? Is that the ability? That's the demon from Demon Slayer, you know, the one that kicks balls that was defeated by Nezuko. That's her ability. She's the one fighting him.
周り
No, you should see that. Oh, trapped. You're already trapped. That's his ability. He already touched it. No, he did not. Too bad. He already touched it, so there's nothing he can do about that. Damn.
天意無法は
Was flaw.
未来を予見だ。
Had a flaw. Allows me to see a few seconds into the future, but not.
未来に起こる危機を察知したとき、すでに罠にはまっている場合は回避できない。
So
この罠を仕掛けた
any antidote?
能力を知
Any antidote? Please?
暗号逃げろ。
小田作さん、先ほど僕がお話ししたミミックの内情は
I only lied about one thing is the fact that I'm not with the boss. I'm actually with them.
全て真実です。嘘偽りはありません。助けていただいてありがとうございました。
But I'm one of them.
もし許されるなら、太宰
I would have loved to go drinking with you and Dazai.
酒を飲みたかった。いつもの店で
That's a code. That's a code. That's a code. But is that
異能力者の中には異能力
So probably those words were so those words I would like to drink with you and Dazai, you know, wherever they drink, probably was the code or some kind of message to give him the antidote. If you know, if the antidote that poison is to go drink, you know, whatever you drink or some kind of that thing, or not, he will die.
我々の異能力は女を口説く道具にしたくてもできないじゃないか。むしろ気味悪がって口説いても失敗する。
失敗
ああ、失敗さ。
Shibaisa. Dazai will come to the rescue, right? If that poison was an ability, I guess Dazai can help with it. Dazai, come on.
どうやら失敗。
He'll not die, right? He'll not die. That's the ending, or is that the ending? Yeah, I'll just avoid that since I'm kind of late. You know what I think of? When they usually leave you on a cliffhanger like that, when you're not sure who died and who did not die, when an answer is not, you know, clearly answered to with a yes or a no, he tries, you know, the writer to make you believe that, you know, he died. Or the fact that Dazai said, oh, that would solve all the problems, that means a yes. But no, that's the way of the writer to shift your thinking, to, you know, to bait you to think that that's what's going on, it's not what's going on. There are a lot of things to make of this episode, but Ango, I'm not sure where Ango stands at this point. Is he with the mimic or? But he said that everything he said was true. Everything he told Oda was true, and I would believe that. I believe that since he also seems to believe that. But his job is not over yet, and so they used him to bait someone, not to burn him alive as he said, but to bait someone, and that someone probably is Oda or Dazai. One of them was to be baited. So too bad the one that was baited was Oda. But yeah, things are not done with yet. Dazai should be there soon before probably the poison kill Oda, and I guess I'll just wait until the next episode and see you guys.